Hello and welcome to all. Welcome to your computer class. Well, we are discussing the fourth part of our chapter MS Access. Well, this is the fourth chapter of our syllabus. And in the previous class, we have discussed about the working with tables. And today I'll show you how we can create tables and edit tables in MS Access. So first, we have to read this chapter from the book. And then after that, I'll show you a quick practical where we have to cover a few things only. Well, today I'll show you like how you can create a table, enter data, edit records, edit fields and edit table structure. Now, let's begin. Still now in this chapter, we have discussed the basic theory portion. In the previous class, I have taught you some topics. Let's quickly move to that portion and then we will start. Okay, so in the previous class, we have discussed about this heading, that is creating tables. And today, for now, we have to discuss about creating tables in design view, that is this portion. So now let's read this part quickly and then let's try to create a table by using both the above two methods. Well, first method we have discussed about the datasheet view, and second method that we have to discuss is design view. So you just have to keep one thing in your mind. There should be one thing that you must need to know, that is there are two views in MS Access. This question can be asked like how many views are available in MS Access. So your answer should be there are two views. First is data sheet view and second is termed as design view. So there are two views available, data sheet view and design view. Now we are discussing about creating tables using design view. In this method, a table's structure is created first. Now, whenever we are working with a design view, what we have to do first, we have to design our table. We have to define the structure of table. And here with this term structure, I mean how many columns we need, what will be the name of the columns, and what will be the data of each column. We have to define all these things. Step 1. What we will do, first of all, we have to create on the we have to click on the create tab and then we have to select table groups from that tab. That is, you will click on this particular tab and then you have to select this group. In this group you will get a table design option available over this side. When you will click on this option, a blank table structure will open in the design view. Fine, so the moment when you will click on this, it will open a blank table structure in your computer's window. The design view is divided into two sections. There will be two sections in that. First will be field grid area and second will be field property area. Let's have a look at this image first. So I hope that you all are able to see this image. In this image we have two portions. This first is our field grid area and second is termed as our field property area. In this field grid area we have to fill details like our field name, data type and description of that field. Whereas in the field property we have to define field size, format, decimal places and some other things which are related to our particular column. Now, the design view is divided into two sections, that is field grid area and field properties area. Field grid area is used to specify the field name, data type, whereas field property area is used to specify the properties of each field. Now step 2 is click in the field name column and enter the field. Now what we have to do after doing this much, it means after clicking on this table design option, over to here in this field grid area, here you have to write column name. Here you have to write your column name. Let's suppose your first column is roll number, so that's why they have written roll number first here. And after defining your column name, you have to select data type. After defining your column name, next you have to select your data type. So always just keep this thing in your mind that whenever you are working with a table, first of all you have to select a table. First of all you have to enter your field name and then you have to enter the data type also. Now step 3. Click in the data types column and choose the suitable data type for your field. Now what we have to do in the step 3, we have to click on this data type column and then we have to select the suitable data type for our field. Let's take an example. Suppose you are creating a table and you are creating roll numbers. So we all know that roll numbers will be a numeric field, so we can either use number or we can use auto number. Well, we will be using auto number just because we know that when you will start filling the names one by one, the roll numbers will automatically increase. So for that, it will be much better if we'll use this auto number field. Secondly, let's take another example. Suppose you are creating a column for the field name. Suppose for writing names you are creating a column. So we all know that in the names we can include any number of characters. So it means the data type of this field will be text. And when you will define the type of this field as text, it means in this field you can write numbers, letters as well as special symbols. Step 4. Repeat this process for all your fields. क्या करना है भाई, हम लोगों को इस प्रोसेस को तब तक का रिपीट करना है जब तक हमारे सारे कॉलम्स क्रिएट नहीं हो जाते हैं. एंड स्टेप 5. Once finished with this process of defining table fields, save your table and give it a suitable name. Well, after doing this much, it means after creating your proper table and giving all the fields, that's it. You have to save your table, and when you are saving it, you have to give it a proper name. Fine. Now when you have created a table and you have saved it, it means we are done with the table designing process, but still there is one thing that is left, that is the concept of primary key. So now we have to discuss about the concept of primary key, like what is this and how we have to settle a primary key in our table. Primary key. A table should have at least one field that has unique values for each record. Well, this primary key is a special type of field, it's a special type of column, MN, which carries unique values. For example, suppose I was creating a table for your examination result. So in that examination result column, I will have a field of scholar number or roll number. So this scholar number will be unique for each student of our school. Fine. The best thing is that if in case I am using a column where I am storing the scholar number, then this scholar number will be the unique field for our entire school. Whereas if I am talking about roll number, this will be unique for our particular class only. So it means when you are creating a class database, for that case you can use your roll number as a primary key field, because this is a unique field. In a class, two students cannot have similar roll number. Now, a table should have at least one field that has a unique value for each record. This field is called primary key of the table. For example, in a school database, roll number of each student uniquely identify for each student. Fine. Two students cannot have same roll number, but they can have same names. Fine. Two students can have same names, but they cannot have, or they can never have same roll number. So roll number will be the primary field for a particular class of our school database. Well, there are 2 points that we have to keep in mind whenever you are creating a primary key. That is, first is, a primary key does not allow null values. Null means empty. So it means we cannot leave a primary key field empty. And second is, primary key must have to be unique. It means in primary key you cannot repeat anything. The data cannot be repeated in a primary key. Fine. Now let's see how you will assign a primary key in your table. Step number 1. Select the field name in the design view. Well, suppose you are creating a table where you have the columns as roll number, student name and class, and out of these you want to make this roll number as your primary key, because we know that in a class number will be similar for all. Two students can have same name, but roll number for each student will be different. So it means in this table I can use this roll number field as my primary key field. So what I have to do, first select the field name, select that particular field which you want to create as a primary key. Fine. Suppose we have selected this one. Then click on the primary key option from the design tab. Fine. In the design tab you will get this primary key option in the tools tab. So you have to click on this primary key option from the design tab, tools group. Fine. And after doing this much, click on the save button. When you have done this much, simply press Ctrl plus S, or from the quick access toolbar from this side you can click on this save button. When you have done this much, it means you are done with your most of the work. And now next we can enter data in our table. Well, here's a simple assignment for us that we will do now. What they are saying using table design view, create a new table with the following specifications. They are saying we have to create a table for these few things. There will be a field name, item code, product name, price, quantity sold, and the data types are auto number, short text, currency and number. Then we have to use this item code as a primary key and the table name will be product. Now let's do one thing. First we will make this table because it will be a quick exercise for us also, and then I will show you how you can fill data in your table. So what I am doing right now, I am writing all these details over this side so that when I will create the table I can easily take a reference from this portion. So what we have to do, our first field will be item code, that is auto number, so in short I am writing AN. Second is product name, it will be short text. Then next is price, that will be currency as we all know. Then next is quantity sold, so it will be number format. And here this item code which I have written with the blue color, it will be our primary key. Fine. And name of this table will be product. Now what I will do, I will press Windows plus R and then we have to write MS Access. So I am pressing Windows and R and then we are writing MS Access. That's it. You have to press the enter key and you can see I have got my MS Access application over this side now. Now what we have to do, we have to click on this blank database option. Well, if in any case you are not getting this option, now what you can do, if you are working with any older version, so in that case what you can do is you can press Ctrl plus N. After doing this you have to write your table name or database name. But in my case, because I am using Office 2016, so in this I get this option directly, but in your application maybe this interface will differ. And yes, there is one problem for all those who are working with the mobile phones only, but in mobile phone we don't have MS Access application. So what you can do, just go through this exercise once, fine, because we are not having practical of this chapter, so it means it will be just a exercise for you all. Just look into the things, revise this video twice and thrice and try to grab all these things. So now let's click on this, double click, and then I have to erase a few things from here now. Then here you have to write your database name. So suppose we are creating a sales database, so I'm writing sales, fine, and then you have to click on this create button. That's it. The moment when you will do this much, your database will be created automatically. Now what we have to do is, we have to first design our table. Fine. First we have to design our table, and when you will design your table you have to use above options. Your column names are written over this side, their data types are written over this side. So what we have to do, there are various methods of doing so. So first method is click on this view and click on this design view option. Fine. First method says that you have to click on this view option and then you have to click on the design view option. Second is you can go to the create field and then you can click on this design table option. Fine. It totally depends on you which method you are using. Fine. So what I will do in my case, there is one more thing also that we can do. We can select this table, then we can right click and you will get this design view option. Fine. So what I am doing right now, I am clicking on this design table design option available in the create tab. Fine. Tables group, design table option. बस क्रिएट हो गया. देखो क्या क्या आ गया हमारे पास. ये देखो ये हमारे टेबल का डिज़ाइन व्यू आ गया है. Over this side we are getting our table name, field name, sorry, and this side we are getting our data types. Now what we will do here, in this field name we have to enter these column names, and in the data type we have to enter these data types. Now quickly start entering all the values and let's see what we are getting. चलो फटाफट से वर्क करते हैं यहाँ पे. तो भाई यहाँ पे जो हमारा फर्स्ट कॉलम है दैट इज आइटम कोड. सो व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल राइट डायरेक्टली आइटम कोड. Fine, and they have said that this item code will be auto number. So you need to click on this, then you have to select on this arrow, and then you have to click on this auto number from the drop down list. Then our second column is product name, so we are writing PROD NAME product name. Then similarly data type पे जाना है और यहाँ पे टाइप दे रखा है short text, तो भाई मैंने सेलेक्ट कर लिया उसको. Then next is price, तो भाई मैंने क्या करा, यहाँ पर टाइप करा प्राइस और यहाँ से मैंने सेलेक्ट करा करेंसी फॉर्मेट को. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज क्वांटिटी सोल्ड, तो मैंने लिखा क्वांटिटी QTYSOLD और ये है नंबर में, तो भाई मैंने यहाँ पे टाइप कर दिया नंबर. फाइन. एंड आफ्टर डूइंग दिस मच, द नेक्स्ट मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग दैट इज लेफ्ट इज कि वी हैव टू मेक दिस आइटम कोड एज आ प्राइमरी की. अब वहाँ पर एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ हम लोगों ने बता रखी थी कि इस वाली फील्ड को हम लोगों को प्राइमरी बनाना था यहाँ पे. तो क्या करेंगे भाई, ये हम लोगों का आइटम कोड लिखा है, तो क्या करेंगे, सिंपल सी स्टेप्स में बता देता हूँ एक बारी. पहले सिलेक्ट करेंगे, राइट क्लिक करेंगे और प्राइमरी की पे क्लिक कर देंगे, पहला ऑप्शन. सेकेंड ऑप्शन क्लिक करेंगे, डिज़ाइन टैब में जाएंगे, प्राइमरी की को सिलेक्ट करेंगे. तो दोनों में से कोई भी ऑप्शन यूज कर सकते हो आप, डिपेंड्स ऑन यू टोटली. सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग राइट नाउ, आई एम यूजिंग दिस मेन्यू ऑप्शन. इट मीन्स आई विल सिलेक्ट दिस रो, click on the design view and then I'll click on this primary key option. As you can see, this table is successfully created now. Now we have to click on the save option available over this side. देखो जैसे ही मैंने सेव पे क्लिक करा, इसने मुझसे टेबल का नाम पूछा. टेबल का नेम हम लोगों को यहाँ पे एंटर करना था प्रोडक्ट. So I'm writing that name PRODUCT and then you have to click on OK button. That's it. Now I hope you all are able to see this कि we got a table. इसको रेज कर देते हैं अब यहाँ से. We got a table named product over this side. ठीक है, मैं एक बारी तुम लोगों को जूम करके दिखा देता हूँ भाई कि आखिर मैंने बनाया यहाँ पे क्या है. जस्ट वेट फॉर अ सेकेंड. देखो पहले माउस पॉइंटर ले लें, अब जूम करते हैं इसको, एक बारी चेक करो भाई तुम लोग सब लोग. लुक ओवर दिस साइड, इट इज़ आर आइटम कोड, ये ऑटो नंबर है, प्रोडक्ट नेम शॉर्ट टेक्स्ट टाइप का है, प्राइस करेंसी मैंने बना दिया है, क्वांटिटी सोल्ड को मैंने नंबर टाइप पर रखा है. एंड इफ आई शो यू ओवर दिस साइड, सो यू कैन सी दिस इज आर टेबल नेम प्रोडक्ट. फाइन. एंड हियर यू कैन सी दिस व्यू ऑप्शन. यहाँ पे जाके हम लोग डेटा शीट व्यू पे आएंगे तो ये टेबल एडिटिंग वाले मोड पे आ जाएगी जहाँ पे मैं इसमें वैल्यूज टाइप कर सकता हूँ. डिज़ाइन व्यू पे आएंगे तो स्ट्रक्चर वाले मोड पे आ जाएगी. एंड व्हाट एल्स वी कैन डू इज हम लोग उस पर राइट क्लिक करके यहाँ से भी देखो डिज़ाइन व्यू पे आ सकते हैं डायरेक्टली. फाइन. और अगर ओपन करोगे तो डेटा शीट व्यू पे आ जाएगा डायरेक्टली. सो नाउ because we have successfully created our table, now next what we have to do, we have to fill data. we have to start working with this table. So what we will do, we have to double click on this now, and that's it. So you can see when I double click on this table, we got this table like structure. Now in this we can fill data easily. Fine. So let's read this first, like how we have to fill the data, then I'll show you how you have to. So as of now we have done this part. Now quickly just move forward to our next topic or the next heading. इसको shift कर देते हैं वापस से यहाँ पे toolbar को. Well, our next heading is entering data in a table. Next we have to see like how we can enter data or fill data in our table. So what we have to do, once you have created your table successfully, you have assigned data in your table successfully, you have to click on data sheet view. Fine. You have to select data sheet view. So for selecting data sheet view, we have to perform a certain steps. What we need to do is click the view option from the view group of the home group. Fine. In our display in the home group only, we get this view option. So you have to click on this view option. So when you will click on this view option, you will get this data sheet view option. Fine. तो भाई क्या करना है, हम लोग को व्यू ऑप्शन पे जाना है और वहाँ से डेटा शीट व्यू को सिलेक्ट कर लेना है. फर्स्ट थिंग, इसी का ऑल्टरनेटिव ऑप्शन क्या है भाई कि टेबल नेम पे डबल क्लिक करना है हम लोगों को. इसी का ऑल्टरनेटिव क्या है, टेबल नेम पे डबल क्लिक कर दो. दोनों चीज़ें कर सकते हो आप. व्यू टैब पे जा करके व्यू ग्रुप में जा करके डेटा शीट व्यू को सिलेक्ट कर सकते हो या फिर टेबल के नेम पे डबल क्लिक कर सकते हो. इन बोथ द मेथड्स इट विल ओपन योर टेबल इन द डेटा शीट व्यू. नाउ the selected table will open the data sheet view, that is data entry mode. Now what is this data sheet view? In this data sheet view we can fill data, that is we can write rows, we can write in rows. Now enter the field values using tab key to navigate from one field to another. A new row will be added automatically to enter the next record if you will reach to the end of the table. Now suppose you are filling the data in the first row. The moment when you will reach your last cell, it will automatically activate your next cell. Well, now there is a very simple exercise. We will do this, but before that we have to fill the values. Now again we have this little practice time box. What they are saying that because we have created a table successfully, now we have to add 5 records. So I am writing it over this side. We have to fill 5 rows. Then we have to save and close. But I will not close. I will not close this. I will just simply save it. Because then we have to discuss this portion also, editing records. Fine. So we have to write 5 rows. So quickly switch to our application first. So here we are back in our application. So now what we have to do, because we have to fill 5 rows here, so what I will do, I will quickly start writing the values. Suppose in the product name we are writing our first product as motherboard. That's a computer component. BOARD. Let's say the price of this component is 100 rupees or नहीं, it's not of 100 rupees, महंगा होता है. मैं थोड़ा सा ये ऑन कर लेता हूँ जूम वाला. I think it will be visible to you all now. Let's say the price of this component is 5,000 rupees. एक अच्छे motherboard की प्राइस यही होती है. And suppose somebody has to purchase 5 such motherboards. Then let's say our second product is a mouse. It is a cheap product. And let's say we are purchasing some Bluetooth based mouse, so that will cost you around 300 to 500 rupees. Suppose you have to purchase 5 mouse. Then let's say you are purchasing a keyboard. That is a mechanical keyboard. So mechanical keyboards are generally costly. They may cost you around 1000 to 2000 rupees. So I am writing here 1500 for now. Suppose we have to buy 5 such keyboards. Then let's say next thing is monitor. Fine, that is a LCD monitor or LED monitor. So right now these monitors are quite cheaper. So you can get one for just 5,000 rupees, but screen size will be very smaller. Then next, let's say next is a UPS that you have to purchase for your computer. Very important thing. UPS will cost you around 6,000, or in some cases less also if you are working with a less configuration. Fine. So when you have done this much, that's it. We have successfully filled the data in our table. Now suppose after entering the value, suddenly you decided to change a particular name. Fine. Let's suppose when I filled this table initially, I have written here this keyboard as simple keyboard, but later on I decided to change this particular product, or I have to remove this product. So what I have to do, I have to right click on this, I have to select this delete record option. When I will do so, a pop-up will appear in my display and I have to click on this yes option. That's it. Well, next most important thing is we have to change the serial numbers, but these serial numbers will not change. Just keep this thing in your mind. Whenever we delete a record from our table, then the values of the auto number field will not be changed and you cannot reuse them as per your wish. Fine. So here I have taught you like how you can change your fields. Now let's suppose, because we have deleted one field, now let's suppose we have to enter one field. Suppose I have to purchase printer and I am purchasing a good quality printer. So minimum cost of a good quality printer is 10,000 rupees. And let's suppose we are purchasing 5 such printers. Fine. So with this we are done with our table. We have entered 5 records, then we have deleted 1 records, and then we have entered 1 more record. So totally we can say that we have worked with 6 records now. So right now I have discussed with you like how we can work with our table, how we can enter records, and our next thing is how to edit them. Well, data entered in a table can be changed or modified easily. अगर कुछ भी गलत लिख दिया उसको हम लोग easily change कर सकते हैं. What we have to do? Step 1, select the table, navigate to the navigation pane and open data sheet view. सबसे पहले क्या करना है हम लोगों को? Data sheet view को open करना है view tab से. Well, by default ये पहले से ही open होता है. Step 2, click in the field, any field that you have to modify. A blinking cursor will appear. Make the desired changes and that's it. सपोज भाई इस वाली फील्ड में मुझे जो नेम था चंदन मुझे इरेज करना था, यहाँ पे कोई दूसरा नेम टाइप करना है. लेट्स से मुझे चंदन की जगह पर टाइप करना है अनंत. फाइन. सो व्हेन आई विल एंटर दिस नेम, सो आई हैव टू डबल क्लिक ऑन दिस फर्स्ट एंड देन आई हैव टू राइट दिस नेम. So it was about entering data, and after doing this much you have to simply save it. Then next is inserting or deleting records. Now let's suppose you have created a table, fine, and suddenly you have realized that you have to insert a particular record in middle. Fine. Suppose that in our table we have 3 to 4 rows and I have decided to enter a new row in between 2 rows. So for that what we have to do, and let's suppose if in case you have to delete a row, then what you will do, let's read these points now. Step 1, open the table in the data sheet view. Step 2, click on new in the records group in the home tab. When you will click on this new option, it will help you to add a new row. Fine. And next is for deleting the records. Well, if in case you want to delete a particular record from your table, what you have to do, first of all, open the table in the data sheet view. Click on that row header, मतलब उस वाले रो के आगे क्लिक करो जिसको भी डिलीट करना है. उसके एक लेफ्ट साइड पे छोटा सा हेडर बना होता है, उस पर क्लिक करना है हम लोगों को, जो भी मैंने करके बताया था तुम लोगों को. फाइन. देन क्लिक ऑन द डिलीट ऑप्शन, राइट क्लिक करना है वहाँ से और वहाँ से डिलीट ऑप्शन पे क्लिक करना है. और फ्रॉम दिस साइड ऑल्सो यू विल गेट द डिलीट ऑप्शन फ्रॉम द रिकॉर्ड्स ग्रुप and click on yes. That record will be deleted permanently. We cannot redo this change. Fine. So today we have discussed like how you can fill data in your table, how you will erase them, how you can add new records, how you can work with the columns and rows. So with this we end our class. In our next class we have to just finish a few things. That will be editing fields in our table. Then next concept will be deleting a field. Then next will be editing table structure, and then at last we have to discuss closing MS Access. Fine. तो भाई मैं क्लोज करना तुम लोगों को अभी बता देता हूँ. इसको हम लोग क्लास में डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे, इसको हम लोग अभी डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, फिनिश कर लेते हैं. सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, देखो मेरी MS Access एप्लीकेशन ओपन है. क्या करना है, बहुत ईजी सा टास्क है. फाइल पे आओ, क्लिक करो, एंड हियर यू विल गेट दिस ऑप्शन ऑफ क्लोज. click on this close application. That's it. You can see now this table is closed, and next you have to click on this cut button. Fine. So let's click on this now. So today we have discussed this till this. In the next class we have to discuss these 3 points. Till then, all of you, stay safe, stay healthy, keep learning, and thank you all for watching this video. Now the most important part that we all know, that is, over this side you will get your playlist of class 8, and here you will get your previous class video, and in the middle of this display you will get a subscribe button. क्लिक नहीं करा हो तो क्लिक कर देना, और क्लिक कर दिया तो वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो लाइक कर देना. थैंक यू ऑल.